limited type mindset. But okay, so it's the Jews' fault for everything. You guys got you got these shock jocks. Move over Howard Stern. The newest shock jock is Candace Owens.
Yeah, of
When
course.
your buddy over there. So what's going on with her? How do you articulate what she's doing?
How do I articulate what Candace is doing? And I always give the disclaimer that every time I've hung out with Candace Owens, we've enjoyed each other's company. She's cool, she's fun, and it's like one of those things where if you look at her career, Candace Owens, she started with Turning Point, Charlie Kirk, Christian Zionist, if you will, rest in peace. Dennis Prager, PragerU. Obviously, we know where he stands on things. Conservative. He was very influential in her upbringing. I think he might have been the reason she went to Israel for the first time. And then obviously Daily Wire and Ben Shapiro. And October 7th happens, and everyone sees what's going on here. I remember on October 8th when Israel responded, they were calling genocide. So it's like, all right, so the genocide thing is here to stay. But Candace, she is so talented and so eloquent and so outspoken and so opinionated. You ever dated a girl that is hot and great and amazing and cool, but you did her wrong, let's say, and she has now sworn the rest of her life to take you down beyond any sort of reason of a doubt? And then I think there is a factor that, you know, I always say this. Some of my favorite people in the world are Jews. Some of my least favorite people in the world are Jews. Some of my favorite people in the world are Mexicans. Some of my least favorite people in the world
Exactly.
are
Right.
Mexicans, Asians, Christians, Catholics, Mexicans. You go down the list. So there's going to be certain people that piss you off, but then you're going to use that as sort of like a catch-all blanket statement, like the Jews did this, and someone pissed her off, whether it's Ben Shapiro or one of his underlings, and she's given a now sworn to, because it's not about Israel, because she's said so many hurtful things about the Jewish community and Jews in general that there's no taking that back. But I'll give you one more food for thought. I want to get your thoughts on this. Nate, you married, kids, anything?
Married second time. Married 4 daughters. Yes,
Wow.
4 daughters. That's why
Mazel
I don't
tov.
have much of this up top.
It's
I
okay.
don't
I
have
hear
what you
you.
have, but
It's
yeah,
okay. But you got a good looking face.
thank you.
So, uh, all with the same woman?
3 kids from my first marriage.
Okay. Three
Yeah.
kids.
Yeah.
What are the age differences between the first three?
So the first marriage, I've got 15-year-olds. I've got a freshman in high school. Look at it. Got
Wow.
such a young face still, and I've got a
Yeah.
freshman in high school. How about that?
Crazy. How old are you?
I think you and I are about the same age. I'm 44.
Yeah, we're same age.
So freshman in high school, then eighth grader. So 15, 13, 9, and now a 2-year-old.
Okay, so there's a couple years in between each of the kids, basically,
Right.
if not longer. Candace, I'm not sure if she has 4 kids or 5 kids, but they are all 1 year apart. I'm having a conversation with this girl the other day, and I'm friends with her husband, but I'm also friends with her. I've known them forever. And he goes, dude, my girl's tripping. She's going insane. I'm like, what do you mean? She's like, she's pregnant again. He goes, go talk to her. Good luck with that. Good luck. I go, okay. I go, hey, what's going on? I'm not going to say her name. I go, what's going on? She's like, I'll tell you what's going on. I feel like shit. I'm going crazy. And like, I'm going insane. She's like, I still work because I got to work. Still got to take care of the kids. Oh my God. And she's complaining, complaining. And I go, okay, like, honestly, like, what's your point? She goes, you want to know my point? Now I understand what Candace Owens is dealing with. I said, what the hell do you mean? She goes, I've been nonstop pregnant for the last 5 years. I have a 4-year-old, a 3-year-old, a 2-year-old, and I'm about pregnant again. And we have to understand that as much as Candace is talented and outspoken and opinionated and knows her stuff, she's been hurt. She's been upset. She's been maligned. She feels angry. She's vindictive. She's been scorned. Hell hath no fury like a woman scorned. And on top of that, on top of all that, Nate the Great, she's been nonstop pregnant for 5 years. Have you ever dealt with a pregnant woman that is nonstop angry and emotional? Now, I haven't dealt with this, but I'm seeing it all around me. All my best friends are married and kids, blah, 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 blah. Don't discount that factor. Plus, there's the new Catholic component that her husband has, I guess, turned her into. I would nothing love more than to see Candace be like, you know what, guys, my bad here a little bit. But I think she's gone so far down the rabbit hole that there's no coming back.
It's wild. I mean, to me, I understand what you're saying to an extent, but to have to be that vindictive against this group of people for whatever reason, maybe it's all those
Yeah.
above that you mentioned, and then to come out and just when she lost me, Adam, when she said that they were the ones that were responsible for killing Charlie Kirk or whatever it was that she said along those lines.
You were still on the Candace train up
I
until about
wasn't
a month
in.
ago?
I was all the way. I was out, but literally,
You were at the station, just not on the train track. But now
yeah,
you're like, dude, I'm out.
this was it. Yeah, this was it.
Yeah, well, did you see the latest?
No.
Not only was Israel, it was actually Trump and the Trump administration that was complicit. And then she went on a rant about saying, when they give you a holiday in your name, your time is up. Your time is up because he got the Medal of Freedom and the
Okay,
Charlie
right,
Kirk Day,
right.
September 10th. So here's my opinion, and then I know we want to move on and touch other subjects. You said that you watched the PBD podcast, right? So it's PBD, myself, Tom, Vinny. We'll have guests, and it's
Huge fan. Yeah.
opinions. We're talking, we're back and forth. I don't know about that. I'll argue, whatever. When you're doing a solo show, bro, and you have your talking points, and nobody pushes back, and you make an outlandish, out of control comment, and you can see the chat going, "Brrr, oh yeah," and you see your live viewers go from 30,000 to 50,000, whatever. You go, oh, they love it. They love it. And don't think that anyone's not immune from the crowd, the gladiator, the middle of the crowd. Yes. That's a component.
That's a good point.
And that she's feeding the beast.
She's feeding the beast. And I'll tell you what really drives me crazy is when she's had some of these clips and I've seen them, they just pop up on my thing. And I see friends of mine who I thought were somewhat aligned with us.
Mm-hmm.
And they're liking her shit when it comes to these crazy, outlandish things, especially against Israel.
Oh, yeah.
Man, does that one stings. It's like I still don't even know how to navigate that.
Yeah, it's interesting. I'm in a weird position right now where I used to be a classic liberal Democrat, Clinton guy. I was never an Obama guy, but I voted for Obama. I wasn't a Trump fan, and now like I've gravitated completely over to but I've been making this progression. And what's happened was because I'm naturally a moderate independent, I'm registered independent, I'm a moderate synergist person. Like if you were fighting with another buddy of mine, I'd be like, Nate, come on, John, come on, just come on, let's work it out. It's not that big of a deal. The Reagan quote, somebody you agree with 80% of the time is a friend and ally, not a 20% enemy.
Exactly.
Right. So you asked about was it Charlie Kirk? What were we talking about right here?
Well, I was just saying when you see friends, like you're in a peculiar spot. You said you're in a peculiar spot.
Sorry about that. So I have my friends on the left now being like, I can't believe you. You're a MAGA guy. You're a MAGA extremist.
Right.
And then I have my friends on the right that are like, you're still a stupid liberal. You're like, you can't win. But when you're getting attacked by the extremes of both sides, you're probably doing something right. And that's okay. So I have one friend that is like, and this is like my homie. We've done so much stuff together that like he knows everything about me and everything about him. He's the biggest Kanye West fan. He's the biggest Nick Fuentes fan. He's the biggest Candace fan. And like, he thinks all that nonsense. And I'm like, bro, like I even want to tell you the things that he thinks. Right. So he thinks Charlie Kirk is alive. Put it that way. That's where he's at.
Yeah.
And I'm like, where are you coming up with this? And then when you say this, you ready, Nate? I go, give me one piece of evidence that you think that Charlie's still alive. He's like, well, waffling. I go, because you can, guys can talk like this. I go, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, you'll see, Adam. You'll see. I go, I love you. I'm not going to not be your friend because you're insane. But there's people that come up with these wild opinions.
Oh, I know.
And don't discount one thing. Some people like being on an island with the craziest things. Mm-hmm. And they say, come on, come over here. I don't have any facts. I don't have any receipts, but come on over here.
Maybe they're on that island where Charlie's on the island with Tupac and Biggie. They're
exactly.
they're on the island.